I've done it again. I forgot to press the mic live.
We did say hello. Hi, everybody.
Right.
Oh.
We've just run back to get in. We've just been to see Jen's parents, and then we didn't realise what time it was, so we just had to run back. So we literally just walked through the door.
Yeah.
So who have we got here? Let's have a look. James Michael, James.
Hi, James.
Sailing Not Pirate, and Peterson in Denmark, and Martin's here. Mark Hind. Hi, Mark. Johnny Hag. Hi, Johnny.
Bloody hell. Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's just the greatest, biggest spider.
God.
Just
gone underneath.
Oh, just sit down, it'll not hurt you. Biggest spiders just run across the floor. We're getting quite a lot of big house spider just at the moment. So.
Apparently it's mating season, so they all want to come inside.
They come in the house to keep warm.
Oh, if you see one running along here.
So,
you just tell me.
Hi, Matt and Paige. Glad to see you here.
Sailing Naughty Pirate, you've not mentioned him, John.
The Nordics are here.
Good to have you
Nordics are in the house.
Oh.
Not seen a spider since we set off. It were a big one.
They're like that. Big bodies and
long
legs like that.
Zigzagging.
I've killed a few. Well, I've not. I've told Carl to send them out, otherwise I will kill them.
Hi, 1957 Mowgli. Mowgli's here. Hi, Mowgli. Beautiful day here in Virginia. Yeah, it's been nice weather here today, actually.
It has. It's actually been a beautiful day today. We've been out for a walk.
And so that we're okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Grandpa. So, anyway.
We've had a busy week.
We've had a busy week. So.
What have we done?
Guten Abend, Mowgli. I think that means hello, so I'm going to authorise that, Martin. It's come up as a thing. Ian's here. Div 3R, diver.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Kerry. Right. Yeah, so we've got some news for everyone. We've been busy selling things this week.
You've sold?
I've got rid of some guns this week. We've got rid of some camera equipment.
Your motorbike?
Oh yeah, my last motorbike's gone. And then yesterday we've been looking at, well, we looked at a couple of vans and we looked at a camper van.
We've seen a lovely little...
It's not a such and sweet.
I'm calling it a such and sweet van. Anybody who's seen such and sweet in England, they were like little hand puppets, and they used to have like an ice cream van kind of shape.
With Sue.
With a window at the top where they used to do all the like little puppetry thing. And then, I want to say Jeffrey, but it's not Jeffrey, is it? Whoever used to come out on such and sweet.
I can see his face. It looked a bit like Frank Boff.
But anyway, it used to pop out the top, and it looks a bit like that, but it was...
It's just a camper van with an high roof, and it's got some side windows up top, and she thinks it looks like
a such and sweet.
So anyway, we've been looking at that.
And we quite like it.
And we might be Paige has got all the puppets. We might be going back to have a look at it tomorrow to take it for a test drive. So
we said we would, didn't we, about lunchtime?
I've got an old Bedford standing here for you. If you're a bit closer, Martin...
Well, you know...
Hi, Gavin, Anna, Seamus and Sue. Hang on. Let's just catch up with all the lows. Paddy and Keane, Anton Sid, Sean. Hi, folks.
Cheers.
What guns did you sell? I'll come on to that in a sec. Because we've got breaking news. Dun, dun, dun.
We have a date.
We got up this morning and Jen's crap with phones. She lets the battery run out. She forgets to take it. Can I just have a little sip of that?
Only a little bit.
I've been alcohol free for the last few days, so this is like petrol. No, it's not like petrol because that's what we made.
It's not like that. It's nice.
So yeah, Jen got up this morning, went and plugged the phone in, and we got an email from our solicitor saying the owners have asked for a completion date of Friday.
The 20th
This
of
coming
October.
Friday. 5 days they want us out. So
we went, bleep, 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 didn't we?
Yeah, we've actually...
I filmed it. I filmed Carl's reaction, actually. So
we'll put that up as a bit of a video later.
Yeah.
But
now it's like really real. And now we feel like we've got to run about and do everything. Well, we have got to run about and do everything in less than 2 weeks.
So, well, It should have been less than a week.
Yeah.
There's no possible way we can get everything out in 5 days. So what we're doing, we've been in touch with the buyers and said, is the 27th okay for you guys? And they've said yes. So we've emailed the solicitor back. We will speak to them in the morning, just to confirm that they call it completion date. Now, completion date is normally the date that... There's 2 things we've found out. One is the contract date, what you sign your contracts, and then there's a completion date.
We thought this was all in one day, so this
still
is a
might
new thing.
Be. It still could be. We don't know. We've got to speak to the solicitor tomorrow, but they will say to us, or on the email it says completion date, and completion date is the day you actually move out. That's when they want to move in. So.
And when do we get our money then? From the house sale? Is that on the
completion
contract?
date? No, it's on the completion date.
Exchange, right. Well, we've got to obviously confirm all these things because we've got to have our money to be able to buy the boat.
Or pay the remaining
remainder. So it's no good giving them a date and it not being in our bank by then. So we've just got to confirm that. But yeah, so they said the 20th. We rang our buyers and said, can you do it the week after? So we're definitely out Friday, the 27th of October.
So we've got to get the camper van sorted this week. We've got to get rid of the rest of the stuff. We've got to sort the insurance on the boat. Although we've already done that, we've just got to complete it.
I've been doing all things to do with, like, we've got files on everything, or I've got files on everything. All personal stuff, all cars that we've had, house insurance and all things like that. So this week, I've been going through that and updating them with my email because we've had 2 or 3 different email addresses for things that we've wanted to use, like for business, home, a lot that'll get a load of trash in it. Well, now we've set up one that I want to just use for future with us being on the boat. So I've been converting all my old emails and stuff to this new address, but hopefully that'll cut down on all the spam that I get and I'll just get things that I want. So I've been doing that. We need to sort out that we don't get any more letters through. We've got to change the postal
all the
mailing service thing.
It's all go.
So it's all go and it's all exciting and it's happening now. So yeah.
So we've still got quite a bit of photography gear to get rid of. If it doesn't go in the next 2 days, then we are taking it down to a dealer's and letting buy it as a job lot.
Which he said he'd give you a price already, hasn't he, on it?
He's not given me a price, but it'll get rid of it. And then I will have 2. I've got 2 more certificate. 2 more bullet guns, should we say? What I've got to get rid of before we can go. I can keep the shotguns.
So what have you sold, Anson? Was it James?
Oh yeah, so
which one?
Somebody asked
which gun. James, yeah.
James asked what guns have I sold. I've got rid of my Remington 700 223. I got rid of a GSG 5, which is like an MP5 semi-auto copy, which is on a 2.2. What else has gone?
I don't know what you've got. So
and I've got remaining anyway. I've got a Remington 1100 shotgun, which is an 8-shot one. So in UK, that's on a Section 1 certificate. And I've got the CZ 452.
To sell. You just reduced that one, haven't you?
I've just reduced it tonight on a forum what I'm on. If it doesn't sell, then I'll be taking that down to the dealers as well. They've said they'll give me a bit for it, but not really as much as I want. I've got a full load of kit for reloading. All that's got to go. That's never even really been used.
This is nice. People are putting awesome news. Congratulations.
Yeah. So yeah, I could sell it here, James, but I think majority of people on here live abroad, and we can't sell firearms abroad, unfortunately, because of it. We have to see your license and put details in, and it don't work. So, can you keep a shotgun on the boat if you have a UK license? Yes. In a nutshell, we covered this about 2 or 3 weeks ago in quite a bit of depth. Can keep a shotgun, can't keep my bullet guns. I don't know what we're going to do yet. It might be more hassle than it's worth actually keeping them. So we'll see. Shane 159. Hi, Carl and Jen. Is
Hi,
that
Shane. What?
Is that our? I wonder if that's our cousin Shane. Shane 159. Whereabouts in the world are you? Because you've put a winky smile. I'm not sure if you're my cousin Shane or not. So he'll pretend he's not. He'll pretend he's not anyway. So yeah, we like that with the shotguns.
Chesterfield. That's cryptic.
Yeah. What part of Chesterfield, Shane?
But anyway, so yeah, things have gone. Bike's gone.
The car went a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that last time because we had to buy
a runabout.
Well, it's not a runabout. It's quite a good car.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is our Shane, my cousin. Hello, Shane. Do you want to buy some guns? So yeah.
Yeah, Shane, you just missed it. We've got news when we've got to get out a week on Friday, 27th.
So the last bike I sold yesterday, Gav, or was it the day before? Was it yesterday it went on? Day before? Friday.
Day before.
It was a BMW 650. So that's it. No more bikes. So
we've been in touch with the brokers, or you have on via email today.
In touch today, yeah.
They said just confirm exactly what the solicitors are saying when you get your money, when you get your exchange or whatever. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So loads to do.
So yes, Anton Sid, if you're still listening, are you talking about us getting together for a beer? If we've got to drive down to Clipper to sign up, then, and we've got our camper van by then, we'll call down and see you. Just remind us whereabouts you are. Is it Gosport, Southampton? Awesome news. We're going to be alcoholics because of your last video. So have you bought the stuff, Shane? Yeah, Grandpa, we're looking forward to doing that live stream on board as well. So live streams from the dream.
Yeah, gosh.
We're
not talking about it anymore, are we?
I think there's a title there, wow. Stream from the Dream. Instead of Sundowners, we might have Stream from the Dream. No. Oh, he's got it on order. Horndean near Portsmouth. Right, well, that's not too far, is it? So if we get this camper van and we've got to go down in person, which I probably think we will have to sign the exchange.
Again, we don't know how that works, so yeah. We're going to be learning that and explaining how that happens.
And then we've also got some other YouTubers. I can't say who they are at the moment, but they're coming over in a couple of weeks. And they've been in touch with us to meet up. So we wanted to do that before we leave the country. Well, they're going to be on the south coast as well. So looks like we might be getting a little bit of a road trip in.
Max and Paddy.
In our Max and Paddy Sooty Sweet van.
Yeah. When we were growing up, when we were first courting, we had a car. I think we might have told you this before. And we had Carl and Jen put on the front.
Just 1 second.
So we might have that again. What?
Matt's just said for us we signed the papers over email. Did they then send you the hard copy though, Matt? Because we're not going to have an address to send the hard copy to, so we're going to really need them to take the ownership certificate with us when we get down to Greece. So I'm not sure. We'll
yeah, because our broker said that he'd got the, what did you say? He'd got the papers.
Original papers, yeah.
That then we need. Do we have them?
Yeah, we need them.
We have them.
Oh, somebody's setting fireworks off
fireworks
already. Mowley, watch out for those gypsies. They like those camper vans.
We're going to be
gypsies. We're going to be no fixed abode, live in a camper van and a boat. So meeting other YouTubers is so much fun. Yeah, we try to do it as much as we can. And so, yeah, we're always up for that. And we hope to bump into, not literally, but have sundowners with quite a few while we're on our travels.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm going to really look forward to that.
Yeah, that's the problem we're going to have then, Matt. They sent the hard copies to you. We need them in our possession because we'll be going within a couple of days. So how long will it take to drive to the boat? The plan is we drive across Europe down to Venice.
So we'll be able to do a video on where we stay. So we might
We'll be staying in a camper van.
Yeah, but in a camper van we might go through Paris. Where can we go? Where did we say we'd go before? We could go past Glyn and Julie's house.
That's miles and miles and miles away. It's nearly a 1,000-mile detour up.
Oh, all right then.
The plan is we drive down straight across Europe down to Venice.
But Venice is beautiful.
We get on the ferry in Venice, and that takes us down to Pratas in Greece, which is just round the corner from Athens. We then drive across to Athens, which is probably about 80 miles, I think, maybe 100 miles. And then we get on another ferry in Athens straight down to Crete, and then we're there. So it's actual driving time to Venice is 17 hours, but we will probably, I don't know, maybe do 200 mile a day.
Yeah.
It's about 1,100 miles from our doorstep to the port in Venice.
But there's so many nice things on the way that we might as well make it a bit of a road trip.
We just said we were going to.
And if we get
we're not going to race down, are we?
No, and if we get that camper van that we're on about, listen to the bangs if you can hear them. That's the fireworks. If we can get that van that we like, and if it drives okay, because it's an older type van, it's not a speedster. So it's not going to do
motorway speeds.
It's still good motorway speeds, but we're not driving it fast, and we're not in any race to get there. So we can get there when we like, and we can see what we like.
Yeah, so
I like that. That'll be nice. Instead of being on a motorbike going through these places, we'll be in a camper van.
Yeah, because we've toured Europe quite a few times on the Harley. We've done most of in fact, we did 12 countries on one trip. So yeah, I've got all the route planned out because we've drove down there quite a few times already. Yeah. So
Anne Elizabeth Pearson, what about the boat insurance? Is it Pantaneous? We've just insured with Bavaria Yacht. That's good to know, Anne, because
we have got a quote from Pantaneous,
and that was very good, and we've got good reports from them.
Well, the boat's already insured with Pantaneous with the previous owner or the current owner. And we're members of the Cruising Association, and I think we also get a 10% discount through Pantaneous. But we have been asked if we want to quote via Clipper.
Via Clipper Marine.
I don't know who they use.
I bet there's Bavaria Yacht. Do you think? We will look at another quote.
Yeah, we will get another quote. But we got one ages ago when we were first looking at buying a boat just to see how much it was.
Yeah. So, but with that as well, we'll get another quote anyway, but we're 99% pretty certain we'll go with Pantaneous. Only because of the good reports on it and everything.
We've done loads of research on it, and probably 99% of the people who've had a claim, who have put it on forums and stuff, the ones who've been with Pantaneous, it's been like payouts straight away.
Yeah, brilliant reviews.
Really good. So,
after problems have happened.
And we've had no end of insurance things for different stuff, and every time we've come to put a claim in, there's always some clause. So I'm going through it in quite a lot of detail. The other good thing about Pantaneous is we got life insurance with it.
Yeah, and the other thing that we like people to be on the ball with stuff when it's a business, because running our own business, that's how we've had to be. So we expect that kind of a thing, perhaps customer service a bit more so, because we've had to give it as well. And this Pantaneous company have been really good in the way that they've phoned you a couple of times now, haven't they, and said, have you got your boat?
There was emailing me every week. So, I know they're drumming for business.
Yeah, but I like that. If they want it, they'll ask you for it, won't they?
They've been good.
So we like that kind of a thing. So we'll let you know how we get on with that.
So what's Anne saying? We drive from the middle of Denmark, about 2,500 km to South Italy. We plan to do it in 3 days. Yeah, we've looked at going down to the south of Italy and getting a ferry from there. But to be honest, for what it'll cost us in fuel, we might as well just go from Venice. And just sit back and relax and enjoy. I
love Italy, and I do want to see more of Italy, but we want to do that on the boat, don't we?
Well, we've done it on bike as well, but it's a 30-hour trip on the boat on the ferry. We've got a cabin. We're going to book a cabin from Venice, and we like sailing out to Venice.
Venice is beautiful.
We've done it on cruises. So will you be on the road for a couple of days or a week? Probably around about a week, Grandpa. We're not going to rush it. Just a nice steady trip down there and enjoy it.
The problem with Carl was when we were doing the motorbike tours is that he used to want to do 400 mile in a day. He likes to pound the mileage, get there straight away. We'd get to a really nice place that I'd seen on the internet.
Some water.
A nice town or village or wherever, a city even, and I'd think, oh yeah, if we get there for 4 o'clock, I'll be able to have a look round, we'll be able to have some nice dinner, just see the place as it is for a couple of hours before getting in bed. But no, because Carla's always put on loads of mileage for that day, we would just drive to somewhere and then all we see is a hotel inside of 4 walls. And I'd never seen a really beautiful hotels. We've seen beautiful hotels, but only seen inside 4 walls. So, and then we'd be up the next morning and we'd have to be off again. So I know that is something that I really don't want to do this time when we're actually travelling down. So no, I'm going to make him slow down a bit. Doing good. So now, what you got?
I've just got a little glass of wine. Just
I thought you weren't having any.
Well, I didn't have any yesterday, so I'm only having half a glass.
Anyway, cheers, Duck.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody. So where have we got to?
Did you get one of these? Who was it? Naughty Pirate wanted one of these pirate goblets.
Wow.
So,
oh dear.
Paddy, my wine is fermenting today. Hopefully 7 days ready. Thanks
Italy.
you for giving me the push.
Oh, brilliant.
I took a ferry from Crete to...
Is that Mowgli's boat in south of Italy?
No, we took a ferry from Crete to Brindisi in Italy.
Is in the south of Italy, right?
No, let's just start. We've just missed a few of these, I think.
I'm not flush.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting to that age. Hey, I had my last treatment as well. Who keeps asking me about that before?
Everybody.
I had my last
everybody who's
laser
ever
treatment
watched
on
this
Thursday.
channel.
Yeah, I had my last laser treatment on Thursday. So that's all paid up. Looks superb. Just have to leave that to your imagination.
Mowley's asking, do we have Geico Marine out there? I don't know, Mowley, till we get there. I'm not sure.
Another thing we did this week as well. You don't have to show them.
I'm not going to.
Don't worry, he's not had his...
You'll see it on my next video.
What is it? Knack, crack
No,
and
I'm not.
sack. He's not had that done anyway. Carl had got some skin tags underneath his arms. Like
Just
boob area.
Just not boob area, outside of me.
Well, down side of your arm. Where your arm rubs like that anyway. So I said, you've got to have them off. So I booked us in on Monday. That's just gone. I've got an old age spot. Bloody age. There, look. Can you see on my head? It's like just dark mole thing coming through. Just an age spot. So I've had that.
Lasered off. But
Kind of
it's scabbed off now.
What they do is like they put in a...
It's a sailing channel, not a biology channel.
Yeah, but they put in like a hot needle thing and cauterise it off. And then it has to scab and drop off, but then you don't have it anymore. So, yeah. Martin, now we do want to have a picture. What of my head, Martin? There you go, there you go. So everything bodily is getting there all right.
Yeah. Anyway, let's catch up on this. I don't want to talk about me bits. Our boat is in Naval Balsamo. I like balsamic vinegar. Is it anything? Is that where balsamic vinegar comes from? I went in. I've said that. Grandpa, what about affiliate? Are you ready?
Affiliate insurance, presumably.
I don't know.
Are you ready? We are ready.
You'll just have to confirm that, Grandpa. What you mean by affiliate?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're talking to us or whether you're asking somebody else.
Hi, Dave.
Hang on. Marv said he's going to get his goblet when he comes back from the Bahamas. So
he loves his goblet, don't you, Doug?
Yeah.
Only thing is, you can't really wash it. You can't.
You only have to rinse
say
it.
to me, don't dunk it in
rinse it
in the bowl of water. Just rinse what's inside. So, yeah.
Right. And saying A35 to Venice, stop off at Lucerne, Switzerland, lovely on the lake. Been there on our bikes. Yeah, we actually bypassed Switzerland when we went. That's the only country what we've not actually rode through. We've gone around the outskirts of it, but we never went through it itself because of the. Is it a
carnation?
Carne or something. You have to put their
It's a flower.
road. Yeah, we didn't bother with it anyway. We'll see. Grandpa saying, "What about Ophelia? Are you ready?" I don't know what you mean, Grandpa. That's what I'm saying.
What's Ophelia?
I
Is
don't
that
know
an
what
insurance company? But we are ready to go. Yeah.
Lucerne is pretty.
Gav and Hannah have ordered the full brewing kit thanks to your last thing.
Yeah, but Spice Rum, Kentucky Whiskey Essence, cost me a fortune. Oh, and Pink Grigio.
Here we are. Yeah, that's fine. You'll not regret it.
Did you get it from Love Brewing, the place what I recommended on my email or wherever it was?
Feels a hurricane. Oh, it's this one that they're on about coming. No.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the one that's been on the news that we get?
It doesn't look as though it's going to bother us. I think it's more island. I know Dave, who normally comes on here, one of our patrons, he was saying today, he's put a post on Facebook saying, advising people to get water and food in.
Have they?
Yeah, in Ireland. But I don't think we'll get
to be honest, we don't, this sounds awful, but we don't really, well, I don't really trust what we see on TVR anymore. They just big it up every time.
It is coming.
Yeah, but it's 70 mile an hour winds.
It's
nothing like you see in nothing like you see in America.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. It's a bit of...
Yeah, so we're not too worried about it here. Even on the news they're saying don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Dave's
it's
in
a Cat 2.
Is Ophelia ready?
It's Cat 2 and it was Dave who were saying it, I think, earlier. It is a Cat 2 and I think they've said it's going to downgrade anyway before it gets...
I'll put my washing out and it'll dry it
it is.
well.
Coffee times. Hi, Chris.
Yeah.
It's now a Cat 1.
Yeah, we don't really get anything like that. We don't get excited about it.
West Scotland looks like it will get a bit... Brewing Online, I get a few bits from there. It's 30 years since the big storm of 87 on Monday and you're getting a new storm over the weekend. Yeah, 30 years since Michael Fish got it wrong. Michael Fish was a weatherman.
Yeah.
But it's like somebody said on Facebook today, or some society said, I beat you to it, Sean.
Hiya, Sean. Good to have you with us.
He's been here since beginning.
I didn't see his name before. We're going, Sean.
Yeah, I don't think... We've got big brick-built houses in the UK, Grandpa, so storms don't tend to cause a lot of problems for us apart from odd trees down. So, and maybe the odd roof goes on some shack.
When we had a storm, our house has got about... How many fence panels? 6-foot fence panels. How many do you
30 up one side.
Yeah. We've got a lot of fence panels at one side and we had just rubbishy fence panels when we first moved in. Not the Waney lap ones where the wind goes through, and just the bit of bad weather that we had, they were like tumbling down the road. So it'll be strong enough to pick that kind of thing up, but nothing else.
Yeah.
Not much more. But we've not got them kind of fence panels anymore. We replaced them with super duper.
And in 2 weeks they can do what they want.
They can do what they want, yeah. They've been absolutely perfect since. The wind just goes through it. Beautiful.
So what other news have we got? Make sure your wheelie bin is secure. Somebody else has said that.
They said go the road,
ours won't move.
Yeah.
We have 3 wheelie bins. One for general rubbish, one for garden rubbish, and one for paper and cardboard and bottles.
Recycling.
It's a pain.
So so everything is going to start happening in this next 2 weeks. When I found out about it, my stomach was quite tight. You said you were all right, weren't you?
About what?
When I said this morning on film that we'd got this date.
Well, mine's like it all the time anyway.
This is always tight. But it's like...
I wished it was tight like a 6-pack.
You will be, my duck, when we've had that red bodyboard thing, whatever it is, and we've been swimming in the sea every day and walking and everything and sailing and sun on your back.
Not ridden the Furka Pass or Sion Valley, Switzerland. No, we've done Grossglockner quite a few times.
What's that say? Not ridden the Furka Pass, Carl, or
I've just said
Sion Valley. Yeah, but you know when you watch it later, you can't hear what you're saying. You don't read it out because you can't read it. I'm gonna
cheeks are getting red.
They are getting red. I'm having hot flush. I'm gonna get another glass of wine.
Yeah, I can't put that to hot flush. We did not Bertis Garden, we left Bertis Garden, we went over the Grossglockner a few times, and then we did the Stelvio Pass and a few other passes around there. I think that's boosted up to be more than it is. It's not very good on an Harley because it's too tight to get around.
Stelvio was absolutely bloody horrendous. They've called a car after the Stelvio, something or other Stelvio.
It would,
Volkswagen Stelvio.
Stelvio would be better on an adventure bike type bike, but
BMW or
on the
something.
big Harley we had it, and we were
was horrendous.
loaded up to gunnels, 2 up. It weren't any fun. In fact, 2 people, the clutches went on it going up.
Whole shot, can't remember his name.
Whole shot 193. Hi guy. Hi whole shot. Dave's saying we don't even notice 4 inches of snow here in that. 4 inches of snow in UK, Grandpa. It closes the country down.
Oh,
ridiculous.
We're rubbish. We're not anything like where you are. Gosh, buses stop, schools close.
Stelvio would look awesome from a drone.
Tell you.
You might not even get it flying that high, Gav, because of the you're quite high up. Atmosphere might be too thin for it to fly. But anyway, the batteries won't last long because it's really cold. 4 inch in Michigan is just a dusting.
Whole shot, get her a proper full glass of wine. That's because I did it quickly.
What she's not shown you is that she's been jugging it out at the bottle while she's been putting a bit in a glass. Did you sort out the deck in Greece, or are you doing it while you're down there?
Good question, Anne.
It is a very good question, and we was actually talking about this morning, and until the boat belongs to us, we can't get one, can we? So, we don't need one. So we will do it.
Steve?
We will do it when we get there. I didn't look at you.
You did.
I
You
just
raised
went like
your
that
eyes
because I'm trying to say it. It's going to be a long trip down to bloody Crete in that van. It's going to be a long 10 years.
I know what
I do.
Just outlifting
I know
eyes
you do.
mean. We've worked together for so long, dear, that I know what that is, and I know what that is.
That is.
And I know what trying to kill my leg is.
So,
anyway.
So no, Anne, we've not done anything about the deck yet because from what I understand, we can't do anything until we own the boat, and we don't own it for another couple of weeks outright. So we'll do it there. Whiskey Town Racer. Hi, Carl and Jenny. I mentioned this to you before, and we'll reiterate once again. Check the policy wording on the insurance you choose very carefully. Yeah, don't worry about that. I've spent 30 years in dealing with insurances and stuff with my job, so
that is a good point, though. Because
yeah, it is a good point, but I am quite meticulous with insurance things.
We will be for the boat.
Yeah, but yeah, I was actually going through it today. I've got 17 different PDF documents that Pantanis have sent me, and I've been going through every one of them today to see what we're covered for, what we're not covered for.
And ours is a lot of money. We've got to be covered.
Yeah, we are. Because the Dutch are snow pussies. Who said that? Martin, the Netherlands is a big problem, or we'll stop going. It's exactly the same here, Martin, as you know. I think it's a lot of West Europe. We're just not kitted out to deal with it, are we?
Yeah.
And it's nothing. I mean, you're saying you drive a big Dodge. I used to have a big Mitsubishi truck. In fact, my first Mitsubishi truck, we did have a lot of snow a few years ago, didn't we? And it were like 3-foot drifts.
Yeah.
3 foot. I know that's nothing to you, Grandpa, but we had 3-foot drifts, which nothing were moving, and I were going out towing lorries and buses.
You were helping people out, weren't you?
I loved it.
He was helping the old ladies at Morrison's.
No, I won't go that far. So, anyway, we're now down to a little Peugeot, and soon to be a little Peugeot camper van if we buy it.
What's a Peugeot?
It's a Peugeot Boxer, yeah.
Peugeot Boxer.
I think it's classed as a Peugeot
so
Boxer.
So I filmed some. Hey, the guy that's there
might be watching this. Careful.
is a character and a half. I'm going to film some more when we go for this test drive thing of it tomorrow. What? Yeah, like something out of the League of Gentlemen.
No, wrong programme.
No, wrong programme. What was it? Out of
Arthur Daly, I'd say.
Arthur Daly, and yeah, a real character who's trying to sell us this motorhome. Anyway, I really like this motorhome. It's blue and it's clean, and the best thing about it, it's got light wood inside.
Yeah, to match the boat. Pantanius recently charged a customer an additional £800 for the now mandatory 6 million third-party cover needed for Italy. They also had or have some extremely undesirable clauses.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've got to read through them all, haven't you? I mean,
who would you recommend them? Whiskey Town Racer, just out of interest. Who would anybody recommend? Because we've got to look into it and we've got to choose somebody. So we want to know before we choose them.
The thing for me is, it doesn't matter which company you look at, there will be a bad report.
Oh, somebody will have
from somewhere.
Them, of course.
Doesn't matter what hotel you stop in, there's always a bad report. It doesn't matter what car you buy, there's always a bad report.
We like to stay positive, don't we? But
so
we want somebody who will deal with the problem when we've got it. Will pay out if it's genuine. Just see it as a genuine thing and pay it out, and no bull.
I mean, it's like this, what you're saying here now, Whiskey Town Race, about they've been charged an additional £800 for the mandatory 6 million third-party cover.
Needed for Italy.
What size boat are they talking about? Are they already paying a premium of about £3,000 or even more if it's a massive boat or a big motor cruiser, where £800 on the policy if they've got a multi-million-pound yacht is nothing, is it?
No, it's like, yeah.
If they've got a £30,000 28-foot day boat and they're getting charged another £800, well, yeah, it's massive. So I think we need to know. You need to know a little bit more, but based on what I know, why yacht insurance are probably the number one choice. And reason. Well, we'll look those up.
We've not heard of that one before.
Not
That's
heard
good.
of it before.
Thank you.
So yeah, we'll have a look at that.
Yeah. Anybody else know any others that are good? Paige, who are you using?
Pantanius.
They are, yeah. Pantanius. They got 10%. She said, didn't she?
Yeah.
Off.
They've got.
Right, but does anybody know any others?
I think there's somewhere else as well as Italy, is it? Who's just insisted that you've got to have more third-party cover.
Because the insurance you were looking at for the Med is rather different to when you go over the Atlantic into America, right, isn't it, as well? So that is something...
Well, it's like Matt's just said earlier, that they've had to change their cruising ground with Pantanius, and it was just a phone call and they've done it.
Okay, yeah. So they've had a good response with that.
So on the policy we're looking at, it covers the whole of the Med.
I bloody hate insurance.
And the inland waterways of Europe. Yeah. Not that we're going to be using inland waterways because our draft is going to be too much. Yeah. CA also does a discount with About Insurance. Right, I'll have a look at...
About Insurance might be...
I know CA does a discount. It's 10% with Pantanius.
Yeah. But we'll have a look at that. Thank you. Thanks, Matt. Paige.
So, yeah, it's all good stuff. So, in a couple of weeks...
We'll be out there.
We could be on our...
You need to catch up on these videos, don't you?
What videos?
What we're making.
We need a bit of content.
Yeah, we're getting plenty of content.
I've only got to get one out this month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a bit to put out. It'll be out this coming week.
But it'll be interesting stuff, won't it? Because it's like...
Pulling your teeth. People want to see boats.
It's leaving the house. It's moving away.
Yeah, we're getting there. At last.
At long last.
There's not much left in the house. That tumbleweed's blowed out middle of...
I've not got a lot left to pack. I'm going to order some more of these vacuum boxes, vacuum things, so I can put my clothes in and bed in. That's all I've got. We've got to sort out the dryer.
Shot. I may have missed it, but is there an update on Carl and Jenny gear, cooler cups, t-shirts, etc.?
Oh, blooming heck, we've not even looked at that.
We don't.
Well, I haven't looked at that. Carl's really looked into that.
Well, shall I answer it then?
Yeah.
Is that one empty? We did order some more cups in Whole Shot, and I put them... I did mention it, I think it was on our blog or on the Patreon page, because we have been using the Patreon page more as a blog than anything, but we've now started doing the blog properly again, so you can get info on both of them. So yeah, we ordered some more cups in, and I put a thing on saying that they are for sale, and they sold out straight away. So they've all gone again.
But have you done anything for t-shirts?
As regards the rest of the stuff, you love it really.
You won't want me to keep quiet.
I know I wouldn't. Not all the time. As regards the rest of the stuff, we're updating the website, and what we were going to do is once we get onto the boat, I'm looking at setting a bit of an Etsy thing up so you can order online.
What's Etsy?
It's like an online shop, so people can just order whatever they want. So we can put quite a lot of stuff on. Coolers, cups. What do people want?
Yeah, you tell us what we want and we can get it.
Jen needs to get a camel bag for a while.
No,
do you know what?
All I need is wanting to look at my cheeks. I'm burning up.
I've got a camel packing.
Yeah, you've got one of them. I can't drink out of that. The only problem is I have got to take. I'm quite posh, obviously, and I can't drink out of plastic. I can't drink out of stainless steel cups. I've got to have a nice little crystal glass. So I'll be taking this crystal glass with me on the boat, and when we break it, I'll buy another.
That's the last one we've got left, isn't it? Because you broke all the
rest.
Yeah,
I've broken all the rest, and then I shall just buy another one. But I can't drink out of plastic. I can't drink out of paper cups for a coffee.
No, it's too.
They do something with my teeth. I need a proper china cup, so that's all I'll be having. So t-shirts.
So Wholeshot wants
cups.
wholesale wants cooler cups, t-shirts.
Dave, when
mugs.
You break it, you will use a mug until the new glass comes, Dave.
She does drink from the bottle, but just not online.
No, I don't.
No, she don't.
I don't drink a lot at all.
She has got a little bit of decorum.
Rodney.
So on the t-shirts then, Wholeshot, we might be able to design somewhere here. What would you like to see? Would you like our little logo? What's in this? Where is it? Which arm am I sticking up? Hang on. Oh yeah, that logo. Well, I've got this delay on my screen. Would you like... Oh, that white logo, C&J.
It's near me.
Like on the front or on the back?
This logo.
What do you want? Tell us what you want and we'll put something together. So
to me, when I want a t-shirt, I don't want it in your face. So I don't want a massive thing on... I don't want a massive thing on the front. I want a little bit of a logo on the front. And if you want to put anything big, you put it on the back.
Yeah, that's you. So that's your shirt.
That's mine.
Sorted. A lot of people into sailing like something on the front. I like matte and...
or like more just
Donna,
logo on the sleeve.
Logo on the sleeve.
Yeah,
that's
I'm with
an
you
option.
on that. I'm with you on that. I like more top classy.
Side of shoulder.
I like funny.
Well, we'll have a picture of you on drinking a bottle. Yeah, we could. That's an idea.
No.
What's the names? Delos. Have you seen Brian? He's got a shirt where it's like a holographic, not holographic, a silhouette image of him. Riley and Elena off Vagabond, they've got pictures of them what are like silhouetted. We could
you don't want a silhouette of us, do you?
We could have a silhouette of you with a glass of wine.
All you're going to get is my chest, red cheeks, and your belly.
Well,
we don't want a silhouette of us.
Look, Jenny in a wine bottle.
No, we're going to go for a little bit of class, a little bit of decorum. We want something little. I like funny things. I like funny little...
You're right there, Donna.
You've got to read it and laugh.
If you have long hair, it won't show on the back. You won't show on the back. But some people have got long beards. So, nah. We'll sort something. An upside-down logo with a picture of Jen chugging a bottle that says this side up.
Yeah.
Or Jenny getting her lady bits tended to.
Thanks, Carl. Funny things like that, though. Yeah, I quite like little inside comments and stuff.
Yeah, we did like Matt and Paige's. How they
thought of having a tattoo. I'm still thinking about having a tattoo.
Well, just think about it.
But the things that I would have as a tattoo on what normal people would have as a tattoo. I'd have a camel on my toe. Saw a programme on TV the other day and they had underneath their toes, they had like little faces on. Quite like that idea.
Right. That'll be somebody who's done it, who's just starting tattooing and they don't want to risk them doing it anywhere else. Because they probably...
Maybe so, but it's not in your face and it's quite funny. And when you're lying down sunbathing, you just see like 5 little people. You can have me, Carleen, Brad.
That's fun.
And I can have me 2 little dogs on my little toe.
We have 3 dogs.
Yeah, well, 2 are mine. Camel
Dave's
toe.
saying...
Exactly, I thought of having a camel on my toe.
No, you've already just said that.
that.
Dave's saying, wait for a year to think about a tattoo. We've been waiting. She's been waiting a long time. I've got a few.
I'm 50 this year,
now,
Dave. I'm thinking about having a tattoo.
She's going
what
through
I am
change.
thinking about is the skin situation.
Your toe's not going to shrink.
My toe's not going to shrink and it's not going to shrivel or hang, is it?
Hi,
Any
Keith.
lower than it should be. That's why I'm thinking that might be a good place.
We'll see.
Keep a watch out here to see what tattoos I get on my toes.
Does anybody watch Sean and Julia on their videos? This is in response to what Matt's saying about I want a sleeve. I'm assuming that's Matt saying that and not Paige. Although I don't know if Paige has got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, Sean, you've obviously already seen Sean.
Camel toe, they're saying yes to what? Camel toe? Or on my people feet?
I don't know. Camel toe, I think. Jenny will work out the camel toe in a minute. Too funny.
I've got that, Daniel. I've thought of that before. The other thing was also on the back of, above my bikini bottoms, was a no entry sign. That's quite a thing.
That's just
a
tacky.
bit tarty though, isn't
It's
it?
tacky
I'm
as
too
hell.
old for that. It's tacky. But I do like this idea of the people on your feet. And I've got 10 toes, so I could have.
Camel toe
1,
in the
2,
US
3
is nothing
dogs.
you aspire to.
And 3.
I think Mowley,
Available.
camel toe means the same thing worldwide. It's just tongue in cheek that you have a little camel on your toe for the tattoo. Are we on the same wavelength now?
But, like you all agree, it's something quite funny.
So yeah, the camel...
Good for our age. It's not going to shrivel up and drop 3 feet.
Nah.
It's hidden until I want to show it you.
No way to eyeliner, tattoo, makeup, Donna. No people who do it. No way.
Donna.
Some of our friends actually do it, and we've seen some pictures of some.
I thought about
terrible
eyeliner,
stuff.
eyebrows, tattoo, but to be honest, we're leaving earlier than what you would go back for the second thing on it.
No, you're not having it.
And he's
I'll
Carl
colour it
thinks
in
I'm
with a felt
beautiful as
tip.
I am and wants me to
I'll colour it
stay
in with a felt
and
tip
age
pen.
with, what's the word, what did you say?
Anyway, I was talking
Age
about Sean and
nicely.
Julia. Sean has got an anchor. I'm wanting an anchor tattoo. Now, traditionally, you don't have an anchor tattoo till you've crossed the Atlantic, so I don't know whether to save that until I've crossed the Atlantic. But I like how Sean's got one on his forearm, but on the inside of his forearm. And I thought of having our logo with an anchor with a rope round it.
I want me on it somewhere, but not full on, like I've said before.
Not having a pic drawing.
I don't mean a drawing.
I've seen what I was.
Carl said before that he would have
Jenny on.
Jenny on.
And then if ever she left me, I'd put "is a bitch"
Stinks
underneath.
or something like that.
Because that was always a thing. Well, what if we ever
We're
split up?
committed to each other. So I like that idea of him having a tattoo on with my name on it. But I don't really like it where people can see it fully on. So I would want it kind of in Chinese, Jenny, or something. So
Celtic art. I've seen one
so
in
you
Celtic
can't
art.
read
I've
it
still
as
got
Jenny.
it
in case,
printed off.
not for him we split up. We're not going to split up, but for I don't know. It's like love and hate having your name on, isn't it? It's like having Ma and Pa on. I don't like that.
What if I have Shirley out of accounts?
But I do like to see, after watching...
Smith, that one.
What? I didn't hear you.
I said, what if I have Shirley out of accounts?
Yeah. Jane out of account. after watching... Oh, crikey, what's that programme on TV?
Oh, that's still recording.
Go on, what's that programme on TV that I watch?
I don't know, you're always watching.
Naked Attraction, right? There's a programme on TV, Channel 4 on English television. I not believe this, you in America, you people abroad. There's a programme that you can watch on Channel 4
like
quite late at night. It's like Blind Date, where people the men try and mix them. There's 5 different coloured boxes, red, blue, orange, yellow, green or whatever, and there's people in there that they are physically attracted to, but they've got no clothes on, naked. I can't help watching it.
That's why it's called Naked Attraction.
So there's a woman looking at 5 men in these boxes, and I've learned via that programme that I am quite attracted to men with tattoos.
Oh,
half a sleeve.
My cousin Shane, who was on here earlier, he's got sleeve. Has he got them on both arms?
I've realised, I've always known I like bigger men. I know that anyway. I like bald-headed men. I like big guys. But I also like this tattoo malarkey. I didn't think I liked tattoos.
And wine.
But I realised that I do like tattoos.
Yeah.
So you can have an extra tattoo because we've only got that
I've
one
got 2
there.
on there. I've got another one up there and I've got another one up here. Yeah. I've always kept my tattoos out of sight because, like, we've been in the job, they don't like us having tattoos.
You've not been able to before.
Well, you can have them, but recent regulations is that if you've got tattoos, you've got to keep them covered up. So if you got them down here, you've got to wear long sleeves.
You didn't want to.
And I never wear long sleeves. So anyway, Ant's saying, go to our daughter's site, roxykirkbytattooist.co.uk.
Really?
We might have to get her to ink us up then, Ant, before we go down. Before we go, if we come down and see you. Have you watched Sailor James on YouTube?
Dave, have you ever watched
Can't
Sailor
remember
James?
doing. No, I don't think
Damn,
so.
he's got some tattoos. Oh, we'll have a look at that one then. That might be tomorrow morning's find it about it all.
Had a mate who had his army number tattooed on his arm. We just ripped him for it. Yeah, my mate, well, most paras, don't they? They've got it here. My mate's got that on. Ex-para. Not a good move on that one.
You don't want your police number on, do you?
No.
Don't. We've done with that.
I'm not even having a...
Been there, done there, got the T-shirt, don't want a tattoo, thank you very much.
Tattoos are wonderful. Just make sure you get the ones you absolutely want for the rest of your life. I'm tattooed all the way up my left arm most tomorrow.
Oh, good.
The thing is, Mowley...
Tattoos on, just make sure you get ones that are absolutely wonderful.
Every time you have one done, and you'll know, you want them for the rest of your life, and then you have them done, and then you think, oh, I wish I'd have had that one done bigger, or I wish I'd have had it done somewhere else, or...
Yeah, but then there's programmes that you see on TV where people have had tattoos and they're terrible, aren't they? And then they have to cover them up.
I think if you're going to have one...
You've got to seriously think about what tattoo
I don't
you
think
want.
Oldshot likes tats because he's said twice now, no tats. I think they're talking about you.
I'm only talking about it underneath my toes.
Yeah, like a tiny
or on
little...
my toe.
Or a tiny little
I
one
don't
on your
like
ankle or
tattoos on
something.
ladies.
Yeah.
And I'm a lady.
Who's
I don't
that?
like tattoos on women. No, I like them on men, but I don't like them on women.
Yeah. I want another sleeve. Sailing compromise, I want another sleeve, but saving up for a boat. Yeah, so Gav's got one.
Say again?
Gav's got one.
I wasn't listening then.
Gav's got one. A sleeve.
I want another sleeve. See? What's saving up for a boat?
Yeah.
Johnny had no tats.
Matt.
Yeah.
Paras need it tattooed on so they can remember. They hurt and they are expensive. They don't hurt. Do you know what? This one I had on here.
Paras need it tattooed.
It goes from like here up to here. And when I was having that done, I found it quite therapeutic. And I lied down. I'm laid on bench, and I says to this guy who's doing it, I might just nod off. I've not passed out. I'm just nodding off. Wake me up when you've done. And he thought I were kidding. And I had like 40 winks. And the only time it started to sting was when he highlighted the bits in white and he was going back over where he'd already done it. But the actual...
You can fall asleep on a bloody washing line, you can.
Yeah, it's just like a little scratch. There's no... But they are expensive.
Saving naughty pirate got to. I'm getting all these visual impressions of everybody now.
Just say no to camel toes. we could have a T-shirt done with a camel toe on.
I like funny things.
Oh,
I like
aches.
funny things.
Oh.
Things that make you laugh.
I prefer you not to have one, really.
I'm definitely thinking of these underneath my toe. Because they're underneath, they're hidden, aren't they? What are you looking at my lips like that for? I must...
Matt will know
You've
this
got
one.
to tell the story
Okay,
now.
if anybody just sit up. Sit up. Matt's ex-army, Ant's ex-army or military. I think, are you, Gav? I don't know who else is. Probably some of you guys in the States. But does anybody know what this means? Or why it's done?
And it does it all the time to me.
Oh, no.
Not properly.
Not properly. So,
Well,
any of our ex-military people watching, do you know what it is about? And this is my mate from the Paras who told me about this one. This
is an absolutely horrendous story, but it's so funny.
Well, Gav's smiling, so he probably does.
We went to see Jimmy Carr as well on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, we did.
He's a great comedian. He's one of my favourites. He's very, very near the line that you should really never cross.
Near the line? He was well over
he's
it.
Well over it. Oh,
right, so anyway, so nobody other than probably Gav is coughing. Oh, Ant's just put some smiles up. Daniel's...
Jackson is thinking...
Are you ex-military, Daniel? Right. We'll tell you what it is. So... And
we'll just end with this because it's 3 minutes to 8. Nobody's going to club in before next time.
They will. The Nordics, yes and yes. So for those of you who don't know, it's a bit filthy, really. Ex-UK police. Oh, right. You might know this then, Daniel. You might not.
The way to get back at somebody.
And on that bombshell, yeah. The way to get back at somebody. So when you're in the barracks and somebody's got on your nerves and been making you get extra press-ups and stuff, what you do, you wait till they're asleep and you get your finger and you just insert...
finger? Does it matter which
You just
finger?
insert it into the top of your pant line.
Crack of your arms.
Now that got us...
Oh, I'm sorry, did that get us banned?
Yes, I'll be banning you. So you just insert your finger into the sweaty part of the top of your bottom. And then while that person's asleep, you just wipe your finger.
You wipe your finger.
It is a filthy thing to do. Like that.
On your top lip.
So that when they wake up, all day they'll be going...
Smelling...
Although my mate who was
you do have a wash, you won't smell it. But
we're talking about blokes,
we're talking about men, yeah.
My mate who was in Paris said they actually did a bit worse than that. So what I do when she starts being daft, I just thought I would never do it. Lincolnshire. Who did I know in Lincolnshire? Pootash. Yeah, a pootash.
Pootash, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the nice version. Exactly. It's a family channel. Remind me not to sleep near you.
It's an English sense of humour, I think. I don't think it'd go down well I don't think it'd go down well anywhere, but I don't think that kind of humour...
It's a bloke thing. It's not humour, it's what you do when somebody pisses you off.
It's very funny. It's very funny. Oh, boy.
So, yeah.
If I become my drink?
Yeah, because you were getting OTT. Would you like it back?
No. Yeah, I would actually.
We've not had any tea yet.
No, we've not eaten yet, have we?
No.
We just drank, thank you.
So
that's all we've got. Has anybody got any questions they want to ask? On that note, have we totally...
Ditched every view.
Actually,
the viewers have just gone on.
Oh, God.
Oh, one thing I did forget.
We're making it real.
Yeah, let's... has anybody... Jen's been wine grounded. She has to be now and again. She'll get...
I only need one, Dave, that's the problem.
So, what we're going to say? Oh, yeah, we had a few people sign up for the newsletter on the website. So, if you've not already done that, we started doing a newsletter. The first one was a follow-on to the brewing extra we did earlier this week, the extra video. All you got to do, go onto the website. If you've not signed up, this is on a PC or a Mac. After you've been on a few seconds, yeah, thanks for that, Ant. Yeah. If you've been on a few seconds, a little pop-up will come, as long as you've not got pop-ups disabled, and it just allows you to sign up to our newsletter thing by email. We promise not to spam anybody, as anybody who can attest to it, who's already signed up on here already. We've only sent one out this week, so we're not going to bombard you with stuff. But it's just something extra we're going to be putting out, so you can get a little bit more from us. It's unscripted at the moment on what we're going to do, but when we do these little extra videos, we'll follow it up with something. So if you've not already done it, go and see this website here and sign up. Yeah. If you don't get the pop-up, or you're on a mobile device like iPad or something, if you go to the very last page, which tells you where our Facebook, Instagram and links are, down at the bottom you can just fill the form in. And we'll add you to the list. Nice one, Nordics, subscribe.
Yeah, thanks Gavin, Hannah, Jen laughing at Smoking's comment, stinky finger and camel toes. And I'm laughing, that's all I need. So we'll round up on that. So just to finish off, we've gone through stinky fingers, camel toes.
Everything about boats. Has anybody got any sailing questions?
We've got a date. We'll be moving out. We'll be on a boat very soon.
When did you
I hope that you stay with us, because it's all going to get very interesting.
When did I send it out, Dave? Just bear with me and I'll check for you.
Oh, your email?
It might have been before you signed up, I think. Bear with us. I've just got to go into the 11th of October. Thanks for that, Martin.
Yeah.
It's all done through this MailChimp app, so it gives me quite a lot of. Only 80% of you though have opened the email. Yeah, 11th, and I'll tell you when you signed up, Dave, if that's any use to you. If you didn't get it, I'll send it you again. You should have. Check your spam folder.
Yeah.
It went out and it said it's gone to everybody.
Yeah.
I think the only person who wouldn't have received it was Jan. Is that you from the Nordics, Jan? Because he signed up afterwards.
Jan's who we met.
Down at
Southampton.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if Jan is from the Nordics. I think it is.
Right.
Hang on. DVS. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, you should have received it, Dave. Just bear with me.
Have and I will. Let us know.
I'm going to look now for him.
Yeah.
Because I can tell
you. Check your spam
you.
folder. Yes, I am, Jan.
Ah. So there we go. Recipients. It's telling me you did receive it, Dave. So it's somewhere. So just check the email. If you want to PM me after this via Facebook, and I can go through it without boring everybody else.
Thanks, Paddy. I signed up and recommend everyone to do the same. Ding, ching.
I thought you did say you'd got it, Matt. Not seen it, so we'll check spam folder.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We've had Ian on, Div 3R.
Yeah, Simon's away in Vietnam.
But we've had Ian's on. Ian's watching.
Yeah, Simon's here. Ian's here.
Ian's here, yeah.
But Mr. Pownell was in Vietnam. Oh, is he back now? He was in Vietnam. I've not heard anything from him for a couple of days.
Yeah, he sent you a few pictures, didn't he? Right, do your bit. We're going to love you and leave you. We've been on an hour. I'm sure you've got other things to do tonight. There's Strictly Come Dancing to catch up on in England and see who's out.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
There's tea to get ready, but hopefully
that's the one, Dave.
Tonight.
Just a minute. That's it, Dave. Let's talk moonshine. If it's going to your junk file, all you need to do is click on it, and depending what thing you send, what email program you're using, you should be able to right click on it and click not spam, and then next time it won't go into your spam folder. So anyway, On
that note, we will love you and leave you. In this next week, we will find out about insurance a bit more. We will find out about exactly what it means to sign over our house and what was the word they used? Complete, that were it. When we get our money and stuff like that, we'll find all that out. We'll have gone on a test drive with the little Sutty and Sweep motorhome van and hopefully got rid of a few more bits of Carl stuff. We've not got up in the loft yet, but we will be doing, and we may be having a big bonfire with the books. So I'll be able to update you on
books.
all that next time. So take care. Love you. Bye.
Yes, I will do, Dave. I'll rename it as Carl and Jen. Okay, guys. See you next time.
See you next time. Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. Bye.
Bye.